Good morning and welcome to Locksmith Ledger and Wayne's Lock Shop. Make sure you read that disclaimer before attempting anything we show here. Here we have a door that we're going to convert to a double door hardwired electronic access with a magnetic locking system. The first step is going to be to tape up the template like so that you get your holes drilled in the correct locations for both the header and the door itself. Next, you'll see that we have this little cart. We love using these little carts. Dump out all of your tools, screws, and all the things that you're going to need to install this mag lock. First step is going to be using the supplied Allen head wrench to loosen all of the Allen head screws that are attached to the connecting plate. This connecting plate slides in and interlocks with the mag lock after it has been installed on the frame. First thing that we're going to have to do with the frame is take out this door stop for this top area. This is a thin piece of metal that protrudes down to stop the door. Here we use our angle grinder to go ahead and cut that particular piece out. This is sometimes avoided by using a spacer. However, we could not use a spacer in this particular application. Go ahead and make sure that you paint that back up so that it looks really nice when you're done. You don't want to leave a bunch of cut up or scarred up metal when you leave the job site. You want to make sure that it looks clean and professional. Here we have that plate mounted in its mounting position where that door stop was. Now we're going to start assembling and installing the door magnetic pads here. These are solid pieces of metal that go on the door, and here again you can see that magnetic lock has been attached to the mounting base plate and installed properly. Now we have the door mag lock plates mounted to each one of the doors. This is what it looks like from the outside. Just a round, large carriage bolt is all you can see from the outside. Again, we have that mounting plate. You start off mounting the first two screws in the oval slots so that you can slide and adjust that plate in place. After it is lined up properly, you can then tighten it down and screw it to its permanent location. Here we're showing the measurement, the exit devices. These are touch sense exit devices that need to be mounted between 36 and 48 inches on the door. You notice I use a little couple pieces of tape to hold the exit devices while we make our measurements. Those lines are drawn on the tape so we do not draw on the door directly itself. And then we use a 1/4x20 drill tap to drill the door so that we can install those mounting screws. You can use riv nuts if it is supplied with those, or if you'd like to use them. This door was actually extra thick, so we had determined that the door being tapped and threaded itself would be enough and sufficient to go ahead and hold this particular touch sense exit device. You can see what those screws look like go into the door right there. Here, John is dealing with all the spaghetti that's coming out of the ceiling with all the wiring and getting the wire from the power supply, which is mounted in the ceiling up above those ceiling tiles like so. This is called the can or the power supply. Those wires then drop down, and that is what actually powers the magnetic locking system and the touch sense bar so that everything can operate together. Again, you can see that we're going to be incorporating our door operator with this as well. So we've got electronic access everywhere. Here, we now need to delete or cover the original alarm lock that was installed here. We're going to start off by using the GKL Products bridges, which slide right into place, just like so, and these cover plates that cover off the mortise hole on each side. You can see that there's a little piece of all thread, and you use this little key, and it goes ahead and covers up that hole in a very nice, sleek looking system. Covering up some more holes in the door, we're going to use some nut zerts or blind nuts, like so. I like this little kit that uses an impact driver to set the riv nuts or nut zerts or blind nuts, whatever you'd like to refer to them as. And now we're remounting the handles. The hole up above this one was too large for our riv nuts or our nut zerts to be able to set into that hole. And once the hole is too large, we cannot shrink it. So using a sticker or some other kinds of cover will take care of that, no problem. Having these metal stickers is going to be extremely vital to cleaning up the door and covering up any unwanted holes or any unsightly portions of the project. You can see that we've got all the wires tucked away now. Everything is ran inside the doors and over to the magnetic locking system, and we're tidying everything up. Notice that we have 2 large batteries in the power supply. This is to provide backup power in case power goes out in the building. The magnetic locking system will remain secure. Here is what the door looks like after we're all done. From the outside, nice and cleaned up. Here's the alarm lock PDK 3000 keypad mounted on the side over by the stucco. And here's what the door looks like from the inside. You can see that we've got the magnetic locking system up above, 2 power loops, and those TouchSense exit devices. For more information, click the website below.